Colossians 3 verse 15. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which also you were called in one body, and be thankful. All right, my friend, we are in the series Peace and Calm. And what are we doing? We're reading promises from God to us. This is where life change begins. I don't know about you, but I needed a life change, and the Lord met me, almost a year ago to date. In New Zealand, I recommitted my life to the Lord and got baptized. And before all of that happened, my life again turned upside down. And yet the Lord met me and has taken me through a journey of trusting the Lord through the awkward ebbs and flows of life. And so this is where life change begins, when we begin to dive into the Bible and see what He has to say to us, believing that He fully intends to make good on these promises that He's given us, and take the Bible quite literally. All right, so let's dive in here. So in verse 15, and let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which also you were called in one body. The Lord so when it says called, He fully intends to give us peace. If He calls us to peace, He intends to give us peace if we trust Him. Romans, what is it? I think in chapter 15, it talks about how we are all part of one body. That's believers. That's the church. That's everything. We all have a part to play. And so you can belong before you believe, my friend, but this is talking about how we are all connected. And then to the end of verse 15, at the tail end, and be thankful. PC, if you're watching this, it was a good reminder talking about how allowing yourself to be thankful, encouraging yourself to be thankful, even in the lack of or midst of whatever the case may be, sets you up for more. The Lord can multiply. There's the example of Jesus praying over the loaves and 2 fish to feed the thousands. He gave thanks for the little that he had, and the Lord multiplied it. And so I highly recommend that you look at your life and look at things that you can be thankful for. If the relationship is not going good, be thankful that you have one. And this is just an example, but to see what the Lord can do in your life when we turn our attention and our attitude to thankfulness. All right, my friend, you can belong before you believe, and you are not too far gone for the Lord. All right, I love you so much, and I'll see you here in the next one.